Hi, this is Lars with Clearly Coffee, and today I'm going to show you how to use a basic Mr. Coffee programmable 12-cup coffee maker. This applies to most of the basic Mr. Coffee makers. Some of them come in only 8 cups, but it's going to work the same way. So here's what you do. First, you decide how much coffee that you want to make in the pot. I've decided here I'm going to make 4 cups of coffee. So with Mr. Coffee, a cup is 5 ounces of coffee. So 4 cups means I'm making about 20 ounces of coffee. So I fill it to the 4, then I pour it into the coffee maker, and you'll see that they also have a line right here. It also goes to the 4. So if you filled it up with a cup that's not from the pot, you can also figure out how much coffee you want. Then the next thing you do is, now Mr. Coffee has instructions for how much coffee they recommend when you're brewing coffee. And they recommend, if you're doing 4 cups of coffee, that you do 3 tablespoons of coffee. However, I think the standard usually that most coffee makers and most people that make coffee, not just machines, they're going to say about a tablespoon per cup of coffee, and that is a 5-ounce cup. So I would do 4 scoops instead of 3 like they recommend, and that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm using a tablespoon, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And it uses a flat filter, the flat bottom type of filter. You can use any brand. Mr. Coffee makes its own filters, but there's lots of filter brands and they all work fine. So then you'll shut this, and then you just turn it on and it starts brewing right that second. The red light is on, that means that it's heating up. So I'm gonna pause for a second and then we'll come back when we're almost finished making coffee. Okay, so we're finishing up, and that took approximately 4 or 5 minutes to make 4 cups of coffee, in case you're wondering. So that's all it takes. You put the ground coffee in the basket, you put in the amount of coffee that you want, you use about a tablespoon for every cup of coffee, and then you hit the brew button, and then there you go. You've got a nice pot of coffee. Thanks for watching.